Hey guys, Corey here with IXOutdoors.com. I'm here today with my little boy Lake. Say hi.
Hi.
Alright, we're here. We're going to do a product review together on the Blackhorse Release from 30-06 Outdoors. I've been shooting this release now for quite a while and been real happy with it, and I wanted to share it with you guys and tell you guys a lot of the features that I like. I will tell you that for the money that this release will set you back, it's got a lot of features that you'd expect to find in a much more expensive release. So after seeing the review, if you guys are interested in it, head on over to 30-06 Outdoors and give them a look. But the first thing that I noticed about the release is the wrist strap. It's got a leather wrist strap. It's a padded leather wrist strap with a buckle, and I much prefer a buckle over Velcro. And we're not going to get into that whole Ford Chevy debate because I know some of you guys may disagree, but myself personally, I really prefer a buckle. And like I said, the padded leather wrist sling's just been extremely comfortable to shoot. I really like it, and I wanted to be sure and start off telling you guys that was probably one of the more impressive features in this release for me, was how much I like the wrist strap. So the other thing, one of the other things about this release that's so cool is the ability to customize it. You know, we all want to customize our gear and get colors that match everything, and this release makes it really easy to do that. It comes out of the package with a black rope right here, and you've also got several colors to choose from. You've got blue, there's purple, pink, red, yellow, green, and Lake's favorite color. What color is that?
Orange.
Orange. And so you got a lot of colors here. You can switch them out to match your bow, your veins, or you know, whatever it is that you want to switch them out to. And I'm going to go ahead and switch it out now and show you guys how, because before we go any farther beyond this, I would like to have a bright color in here that'll show up on camera. So to change it out, it's real simple. Back here behind this buckle, you got an overhand knot, and what I'm going to do is just untie this overhand knot. So you got two ends right here, and then on the buckle, you've got I don't know if you guys can see it or not, there's a little button that sticks up in here, and inside this mechanism here, it's kind of like a gear. It's round plate. It's got some teeth in it. That's what binds into this rope and holds it into place. So to change it, what I want to do is pull this button back, and with the button pulled back, the rope will slip straight out. And then down right beneath the head, you've got a little rubber keeper right here. It's like a little rubber piece of tubing. And take that off, take your rope off, and what color you want to put in there?
Orange.
All right, we're gonna do orange this time. So we're gonna go to orange, and all you got to do is take the end of it. There's a hole right here on the back of the head of the release. Run it in there, and then match your ends up to where they're the same length. And then we're gonna take this rubber keeper right here and slide it back down over the rope, right down behind the head. Okay, at this point, all you're gonna do, take your wrist strap, that button I was telling you about earlier, make sure you got it in the back position, pull it back, and you'll notice you got a head on each side, or a hole, excuse me, on each side of the head here, on each side of this this little buckle, and you just run one side of the rope through one hole and the other side through the other hole. Of course, you want to pay attention when you do it too to how it orientates the trigger on the release. You may need to, matter of fact, no, that's right. Okay, if you get it started on there, it's really easy to pull it out, flip it around, and put them back in there. But when you get started, all you got to do now, I'm going to pull the rope all the way up to give me as much room back here to play with, and I'm just going to tie that same little generic overhand knot back here, and leave myself just a little bit of a tag behind the knot, but not too much. And at this point, we're able to go into adjusting the length of the rope, which is what I really want to show you guys. The button I was talking about, when it's in the back position and it's pulled away from the head, that's when you can move the rope up and down. So let's say that you've got it set in this position here, and you're shooting, and maybe your wife or your kid or whoever wants to shoot with your release, and it's so easy now to adjust the length of this. I've got several releases that it's a pain in the butt to adjust the length of this, and then if you don't get it right, you got to go through it all over again. It's very aggravating. This is really quick to adjust the length of. So I'm going to go ahead and shorten it up. All I'm going to do is that button, I'm going to pull it back, and just like that, pull the knot down, shorten this up, give it a little tug to get everything seated in there, and I've just shortened it up to where it would fit, I mean, the smallest of hands, and you know, you get your release back, you got to adjust it back out for you, just like that. You went back to, you know, a release fit a big adult. So like I said, it's super quick, easy, quiet to adjust the length of that, and like I said, it's real easy to change the color if you guys want to customize colors and stuff like that. So anyways, moving on to the head of the release, it's a trigger release, you know, caliper release here. There's two kinds of this. You got the kind that, you know, we squeeze the trigger, the jaws fly open, they stay open, and to close the jaws, you got to push the trigger forward. And then you got the kind like this one here, which the jaws, when you let off the trigger, the jaws close. And in the past, I haven't shot this type here very much. Most of the releases that I've shot are the kind that you squeeze the trigger, the jaws stay open until you push the trigger forward. And by doing that, and I don't know if the release was really to blame, but I developed a pretty severe problem with punching the release. I caught myself doing it a lot, and I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that it was so easy to just tap that trigger, the jaws fly open, and bad things were starting to happen. And I tried a bunch of different stuff. I tried stiffer springs and basically everything short of going to a back tension release is what I tried to fix it. And I noticed that once I started shooting this release here, where you've actually got to squeeze the trigger through the shot, it made a big difference. I don't punch the release like I used to. You know, I'm still not claiming to be the world's greatest shot by any means, but I did pretty well get that problem straightened out. And I really like the trigger here having to squeeze it instead of just being able to tap it and shoot. So the trigger on this release is very smooth. It's not adjustable. It comes with a fixed poundage, and I would say it's about where you'd expect on a release that's doesn't have an adjustable trigger. It's not stiff, and it's not really light. It's just a good safe trigger. Not something that's just going to accidentally go off, but then again, it's not something that you're going to have to fight to shoot. So I really like the setting on the trigger. I really like how smooth it is. It's a very, very smooth trigger. I've shot releases that were much more expensive than this that did not have a trigger this smooth. So I guess that's really that's about all I got to say about the Dark Horse from 30-06. Lake, do you like it?
Yeah.
Lake likes it. I like it. So if you guys like it, head on over there to 30-06 Outdoors and give them a look and check it out for yourself. But anyways, till next time for more product reviews, how-to videos, check us out at
ixoutdoors.com.
ixoutdoors.com. That's right. So thanks, guys.